Hello there, welcome back to another video on this channel. Today I'm just going through a really small Light Elegance haul. I just wanted to show you guys what I was able to pick up. Some things I had been looking for a little while, and other things are kind of like a replenishment of what I've got. So starting with these, I bought 3 packs of their mixing containers. So these are just empty white containers. I have been looking for something similar to this. Let me grab a pair of scissors. Something similar to this so that I can save gels when I mix my own either colors or glitters. I have bought a number of loose glitters over the last few months. Here are some of them. Obviously, that's just a portion of it, but when I use them, I like to mix them into clear gel. And of course, if you don't have something that's white or black or even like gray, like their tins and jars, it's gonna cure. So, or you have to keep it, you know, in dark lighting. So I wanted to get my hands on some of these little jars because it will make it easy for me to mix a couple batches kind of all at one time and not have to have as much waste. So I'm excited to have these. I know it's like not something that's super, you know, interesting, but they're going to be really helpful for me. So I got 3 packs of those because I didn't want to run out. They were fairly inexpensive, and I know that they're going to be really convenient for me. So that's the first thing. The next thing I got was Wipeout, which is a glitter gel. This is actually a backup. So I already had one Wipeout, and I decided to get another because this one is one of my more popular glitter gels. As you can see, it is literally almost empty. So I got a second one because I didn't want to run out. So that's Wipeout glitter gel. It's a purple holographic. I guess I can do a stir for you so you can see what it really looks like. Let me just adjust this really fast. So as you can see, it's got, ooh, the camera is struggling to focus on the gel because it is that holographic, but it's got pink and blue and just kind of every color in the rainbow in a violet base. So this almost looks like the violet glitter gel base with a holographic glitter mixed into it. Really popular, especially spring and summer, but you can pair this with pinks, you can pair it with purple. Honestly, I think you could pair it with like a teal or a blue, and that would look really nice as well. Okay. Next, after that, I got a few gels that I didn't already have. So Jester, Snowcone, and Tiny Diamond. Tiny Diamond is incredibly popular. I have not had this before, so I was happy to get my hands on it. I have Big Diamond, but I did not have Tiny Diamond. So Tiny Diamond is a silvery white glitter gel. Goes with pretty much everything. I'm excited to use this on like baby boomer sets and, you know, soft pinks and nudes and neutral colors. And then of course on top of whites would be really nice as well. So Tiny Diamond, that's what it looks like. Excited about that one. The next glitter gel is Snowcone. Ooh, focus. These holographic labels make it hard for the cameras to focus. Okay, so Snowcone is Apple Teeny's teal turquoise sister. So you'll see it's a iridescent blue aqua with a green shift. There you go. You can kind of see the green there. So Apple Teeny is very similar. I'll pull that out so you guys can see it. So this is Apple Teeny, which is a sort of a white version of Snowcone. So you can see that they both kind of have that green iridescence. There you go. So that makes them look pretty similar. Apple Teeny is obviously a white glitter with a pink green shift, where Snowcone is a blue teal with a green gold shift. So I'm excited to have that, especially with summer coming up. I feel like with all the aquas and the blues and the greens, this will be really nice to have. And then the third one that's kind of loose, I guess fourth one, is Jester. I was just really intrigued with this color. It's definitely, now that I open it, more of a fall shade. It's sort of a berry. I don't have Burberry from the 2019 fall collection, but this reminds me of it in some ways. It may be just a little bit warmer. Hopefully I'll get my hands on that sometime soon, but this is a really, really nice color. It's not quite red. It's got that berry pinkish hue to it, but it's creamy, and I think this is going to be really nice to transition from summer into fall, and then potentially even to use for like fall into winter sets as well. So I'm excited about that one. And then the last thing for this little mini haul is the summer 2019 color gel collection. So this is the Enchanted Fantasies, or whatever it's called. So there's 6 colors in this collection. I'll go ahead and open up the packaging. This is how, when you buy the full collection, this is how they come. You get all the color gels, the packaging, and then the swatch sticks, which these are smaller than I thought they'd be, so I'll probably just go ahead and continue using the swatch sticks that I usually use. But this is the collection. So you've got Mermaid in the Shade, Centaur of Attention, Come Home Gnome, Magic by Moonlight, Sassy Squatch, and Dragon's Breath. So this is the summer collection from last year, from 2019. I did not pick it up at the time, and I'm excited to have it now. With the new summer collection coming out for 2020, I preferred this one over that. I just think I'll get a little bit more use out of these colors. I will probably eventually end up picking up the summer 2020 set, but for right now, I was really interested in having Centaur of Attention and Sassy Squatch in particular, so I felt like it made sense for me to just go ahead and get the entire set. So this is Mermaid in the Shade. Okay, and it is a green teal with a gold shimmer. It's really, really pretty. So you'll notice on the packaging, whenever you see this kind of like swirly holographic lid, that it's a shimmer color or a pearl. So everything in this collection is a shimmer or a pearl. And I don't have that many rich pearly colors, so I was excited to get my hands on this because I think it'll add a lot of dimension and variation to my current collection. But you can kind of see it go green, it reflects a little bit of gold. This is a super unique color. I don't have anything quite like it at this time, so excited about that one. That one was, again, Mermaid in the Shade. Next, we've got Centaur of Attention. These names are great. So this one is a purple shimmer with a blue. It almost is similar. The shift is similar to Justice. So I have Justice in the color gel. I mean, in the buttercream. It also comes in a color gel. So let me see if I can find it. So this is the Justice Buttercream. Obviously the container is smaller, but you can kind of see when that Centaur of Attention shifts, it's sort of the same, it sort of has the same shade. I'm sorry that this is not in focus. Let me try, there we go. So it's got a very similar shift, but then you see pink, you see purple. Centaur of Attention is really, again, a unique color, as I think we'll see with all the colors in this particular collection. So give you guys a stir. You can really see that shine in there with that shimmer. It's kind of pink, kind of purple, kind of blue, really unique and very, very pretty. After that, we have Sassy Squatch, which is a vibrant hot pink. with a blue tinged shimmer. So it is very bright, but it's a blue toned pink, and it's got a slight pearl finish to it. I think this is pretty. I think it's unique to stuff that I have in my collection. I feel like typically when you see shimmery pinks, they are more on the sheer side, which is not my favorite. I prefer, obviously, greater pigment. So I'm excited to have this because I can build it up and use the sandwich technique to make sure that the color payoff is true to what you see here in the packaging. Oh, look at those swirls. That's so pretty. You can even, like with shimmery colors like this, you can even build in some of those swirls in your application. So if you apply it and you kind of swirl your brush around, it will leave some of that swirling and marbling. Oh, these marbled together, like Sassy Squatch and Centaur of Attention marbled together would be really, really gorgeous. Okay, after that we have Come Home Gnome. Looking at the lid, this is going to be sort of a reddish, orangey red, I guess you would say. Ah, okay, so this is not exactly what I expected based off of the lid. It is a pinkish red with a very, very, very fine bluish shimmer. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to capture this. I hope I can. Can you see that little bit of... No. I don't think it's coming through. It's got a very, very fine blue shimmer in there. So again, not exactly what I was expecting, but really nice nonetheless. Oh, you can see it there on the spatula, right? So it's got that cool toned blue shimmer. I would say it's a red, but it's definitely more of like a strawberry red on that red mixed with pink side. So that is Come Home Gnome. Two more here. Dragon's Breath is next. Ooh, I'm so excited about this. Okay, so Dragon's Breath is a burnt orange type of color, a fiery burnt orange with a beautiful gold shimmer. Look at that. That is lovely. And perfect for summer. A lot of times in summer, people want that sort of reddish orange, orangish red, however you'd like to describe it. But building in that gold shimmer really gives you something unique. It gives this color a lot of depth, and I think it's going to be really, really popular for me. I'm excited to use this on sets in the next couple of weeks. So that is Dragon's Breath. And last but certainly not least is Magic by Moonlight. This is a white color gel with a white pearl shimmer. So it is a cool white. Needs a little bit of a stir here. Let me just stir this up really quickly. Oh, this is so cool. So what's nice about this is the shimmer is super duper fine. So if you wanted to, you could layer this over top of something else, use a really sheer layer to give it sort of a pearl effect, or you could build this up and use it on its own as a white. This would be really pretty with some chunky glitters kind of tossed in there, or just on its own on top of a French fade, a baby bloomer, as an accent to a French nail set. This has so many uses. I want to actually, let me show you. I'm just gonna put a quick layer on top of this pink that I have on my thumb, just so we can see what it looks like sheared out and thin. Oh yeah, So just as I thought, you can totally shear this out and add a bit of a pearl. I've been looking for something with a glitter or a shimmer that's this fine. I find that some of my other glitter gels, Smoothie and Iridescent and Crystal, some of those, the glitter is a little bit too chunky for what I'm looking for sometimes. So something like this that's really nice and fine and doesn't really have a color in the base if you apply it thin enough is going to be real useful when I'm just trying to add a little bit of a sheen to a flat cream color that I already have. Okay, so this is what we have for our small Light Elegance haul. I'm really excited about this summer 2019 collection. I think that I'm going to get a ton of use out of these colors. Magic by Moonlight is going to be perfect for any time of the year. You can use this. I imagine it being nice with snowflake nails. I imagine it being nice with fall sets, like sweater sets, things like that. That's going to be a really useful color for me. Come Home Gnome is totally different with that blue iridescence. Dragon's Breath is going to be amazing for summer. I'm hoping to get through this whole entire jar this summer if it's popular enough. And then Centaur of Attention, Mermaid in the Shade, and Sassy Squatch are all really unique colors for me. Unlike anything that I have with these two having kind of that shift and this one being a really pigmented pearl color. Wipeout, of course, staple. I have one already and I've run right through it, so I'm excited to have another one of those. Tiny Diamond and Snowcone are just ones that have been on my list for forever, so I'm glad to have finally added them to my collection. And then these jars, excited about being able to mix my own glitters, mix my own colors, use some of these and add some of my loose glitters to them and be able to save my mixes so I can repeat on a set. So if you want to see me make some mixes with these mixing containers, just leave a comment down below and I'll show you guys how I am integrating them into my everyday nail creation process. This is all I've got for this video. We will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.